Hey guys, Gathering the Magic back again. We've got some potentially big Splinterforge news that they talked about. I want to show it to you guys on Discord. One of the things that they had talked about is changing the rules so that if you have a naked hero, which basically means you haven't bought any crates or bags, you don't have anything equipped on your hero, making some changes so that you can only play possibly one or no summoners. So here's one of the things from one of the creators. He goes, an idea just struck me. Make it so you can only use one summoner if your hero is naked. Could also set minimum equipment of 3 to use the second summoner, and 2 monsters per equipped equipment. Would solve the naked hero issue. Yes, it wouldn't take much to meet the requirements, but it also won't hurt anyone. Thumbs up or thumbs down. And as you can see, this idea had 72 thumbs up and only 4 thumbs down. So this is something they're talking about. Another thing he said is an idea could be expanded to a naked hero doesn't get to use any summoners, just neutral monsters. You get to use one summoner once your hero has a certain amount of stats, which means a certain amount of equipment, and then you get to use your second summoner if you have higher stats. So these are some changes they're talking about. Now, this isn't anything that's going to happen anytime soon. It's not going to happen in the next week or so. But this is an idea that they're putting on the table. So if you are playing Splinterforge and you're kind of doing what I'm doing now, where I am just using my cards that I rent on Splinterlands and playing those and trying to see how much DEC I can earn per week, may be able to do this for a while, but changes might be coming. So one of the things to keep in mind is maybe what you want to do is set aside some of the Forgium that you're earning and set that aside to buy a couple bags. Now, right now, if you go to the shop, you can buy a crate, which will give you your equipment for 3,000 Forgium. So if they make the rule where you have to have some equipment, you're going to want to set aside 3,000 Forgium and maybe 4,000 Forgium for one bag, in case they do something where you have to have a certain number of runes or gems on your hero as well. I don't think they're really going to do a whole lot with making requirements or for gems and runes, simply because most of the equipment that you get is going to be a common and rare, which does not come with slots. So you won't even be able to use gems or runes unless you have either an item that's epic or legendary, or if you have a common or rare and you've actually spent some Forgium to put a slot in that item. So for right now, I would say probably just save 3,000 Forgium to be able to at least purchase one crate so that your hero isn't considered a naked hero. So let's go ahead and let's do a couple of battles. As you can see, I've done a few battles today. I'm up to 373 Forgium. So I've got one more battle I can fight. So now the rule set is Magic Reflect. We're going to go ahead and use our same team for what we've rented with our 2 summoners, our Kraken, Silver Shield Assassin, Demented Shark, Silver Shield Knight, our Scamble Hireling, our Armor Smith, and our Creeping Ooze for the slow. And like I said, you usually get between 4 to 7, maybe 4 to 8 Forgium per battle. Sometimes you'll get lucky if you have a good rule set. I think a couple times I've gotten 10 or 11. I think the lowest I've gotten is maybe 3. Just go ahead and skip to rewards. Now here we had a really good battle. Did over 200 damage and managed to get 10 Forgium. So I've done all the battles I can do right now. Before I head to work later today, I will let this build up. I'll probably get in maybe another 3 or 4 battles. So right now we're at 384. So that means right now I earned another 67. So I'll just keep track of that right now. That's probably going to go up a little bit more. But just in 2.5 days, I've already more than covered my costs for the week. So right now it cost me about 80 DEC, which is about 80 Forgium, and I'm up to 384. But just wanted to let you guys know that this is something that they're talking about, making changes so your hero has to have some sort of equipment. You can't just run around with the naked hero and extract value from the game. So just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Like I said, that's nothing that's going to happen in the immediate future, but it is something that's going to happen down the road. So if you do like Splinterforge and you are planning on using the strategy with a free-to-play account, you will be able to do that, but you may have to set aside 2 or maybe 3 weeks worth of earnings to be able to buy that one bag and get some items to equip your hero. Now another thing that you could do too, if you don't want to save up 3,000 Forgium, there is talk of them adding a marketplace where you can buy and trade items, and I'm sure that common items are probably going to go for maybe 100 or 200 Forgium or less. Simply because, like I said, the bags cost 3,000, and in each bag you get 5 items, so you're basically paying 600 Forgium per item. But you know, when you pull common items out of your crates, I'm sure those are going to go for way less than 600 Forgium. So just a couple things to keep in mind. Like I said, I'm going to keep track of this, how much I'm earning day by day. We'll get our weekly total, and then we'll start again next week so you guys can kind of see how much I'm earning. And like I said, I might change my strategy slightly where I'm not just going to convert all this to DEC. What I may do is just let this build and build until I get up to 3,000. Okay guys, there you have it. If you have any comments, please leave those in the comments below, or any questions. Like I said, this is big potential news for Splinterforge. You know, this could potentially change a lot of things. So let me know your thoughts, and I will see you again soon with another video. Take care.